It was regarded by many as the bridge that could not be built. For him, it was the dream and the culmination of a lifetime. His name was Joseph Strauss. His title, Chief Engineer, Golden Gate Bridge and Highway District. Joseph Strauss is the man who led a corps of creative engineers and a legion of rugged men in designing and building the Golden Gate Bridge.
And the entrance from the sea, known as the Golden Gate, separated the growing city on the south from the lightly populated and excellent recreation areas of Marin County. While a bridge was an obvious need, it was not an obvious possibility. The challenge was not to bridge a river or a valley, but an arm of the ocean.
That was how matters stood in 1921.
11 years of stormy controversy followed.
11 years of stormy controversy followed.
The opponents raised many objections. Some said the bridge couldn't possibly be built. Other critics said the bridge would cost an exorbitant sum, almost $100 million. And to a city that remembered a disastrous earthquake, there was an ominous note. The bridge would be only a few miles from the San Andreas Fault. The battle was fought vigorously in the courts and in the newspaper columns. But the dreamers and the builders won out. Construction began officially
On January 5th, 1933.
Bethlehem, the major contractor, will build the steel towers and suspended span of the bridge. Huge sections, formed and temporarily assembled at the shops, are disassembled and shipped by rail to the Philadelphia docks. It takes miles of railroad cars to carry the steel for the towers and suspended spans. At Philadelphia, the sections are loaded aboard ships of Bethlehem's Kalmar Line for the long trip to San Francisco by way of the Panama Canal. And finally, through the Golden Gate into San Francisco Bay. The towers, which will be erected on each pier, are
Identical.
702 feet of steel, rising to an elevation
of 746 feet above sea level. Two legs joined together by 6 cross braces. The legs are 90 feet apart on centers. Clearance between the legs at deck level is 60 feet, the width of the 6-lane roadway. When the bridge is completed, there will be no other structure this tall between San Francisco and New York City. From bottom to top, the cellular principle of construction remains the same. Plates of steel riveted to angles,
Forming a beehive of cells.
cables, when completed, will weigh 22,000 tons apiece. It's interesting to note that each cable weighs approximately as much as each tower.
the wires, 27,572 of them per cable.
Build up to a compacted cable slightly over 3 feet in diameter. Finally,
On November 18, 1936,
the closing members are lowered into place. The Golden Gate is bridged. But the job is far from over. Painters apply the final coat, a special color prepared for this bridge.
International Orange by name.
Bethlehem Steel's role in building the bridge is coming to an end. A role that involved the fabrication and erection of close to
70,000 tons of steelwork.
Fog makes one of its regular visits as the finishing touches are added to the bridge, creating a strange kind of beauty. And so, the work is completed. The bridge that pessimists said could not be built has been built.
May 28th, 1937.
Opening day. Newspaper accounts vary on the amount of celebrating done by San Francisco. Some say 4 days. Some say a week. It was a celebration worthy of the bridge. The fact that men who never saw a blueprint or drove a rivet were so deeply proud of the accomplishment proved that all men are builders at heart, conquerors of the impossible. But some men, the engineers, earn and cherish the privilege of doing the dreaming, the planning, the building. It was such men who designed and built the Golden Gate Bridge.